Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Daily English Talks. I'm Mia, and today we are going to practice talking about your day in slow, easy English. This lesson is made for beginners who want to feel more confident when speaking about their daily routine. By the end of this session, you will be able to describe your day step by step, from morning to night, using clear and simple sentences. We will also practice together with many examples so that you can repeat after me and get used to the rhythm of English speech. Let's begin with the very start of your day. Imagine you have just opened your eyes in the morning. You want to say what you usually do first. You can say, I wake up at 7 o'clock, or I wake up early in the morning. Try saying it slowly with me. I wake up at 7 o'clock. Good. Now try another. I wake up early in the morning. Excellent. After waking up, you may want to tell someone about getting out of bed. You can say, I get up after a few minutes, or I get up quickly because I have to go to work. Repeat slowly with me. I get up after a few minutes. Now again, I get up quickly because I have to go to work. Very nice. Now let's talk about washing your face and brushing your teeth. A simple sentence is, I brush my teeth every morning. Try that slowly. I brush my teeth every morning. Another option is, I wash my face with cold water to wake up. Repeat. I wash my face with cold water to wake up. Good. When you are practicing, remember you can change the time or the action to match your real life. For example, you may say, I wake up at 6 o'clock, or I wake up late on weekends. You may say, I brush my teeth after breakfast, or I brush my teeth before breakfast. This flexibility helps you use English in your own life. Let's continue. After washing and brushing, you may want to take a shower. You can say, I take a shower in the morning, or I take a quick shower before work. Repeat with me. I take a shower in the morning. Good. Now again. I take a quick shower before work. Next comes breakfast. Talking about food is very important in English. You can say, I eat breakfast at home, or I have a cup of tea and bread. Repeat after me slowly. I eat breakfast at home. Good. Another one. I have a cup of tea and bread. Excellent. Let's practice a few more breakfast sentences. I eat eggs and toast for breakfast. I drink coffee with milk in the morning. Try the first one with me. I eat eggs and toast for breakfast. Now the second one. I drink coffee with milk in the morning. Well done. Now let's imagine you are going to work or school. You may say, I go to work by bus, or I walk to school every day. Repeat with me. I go to work by bus. Now again. I walk to school every day. If you want to talk about the time, you can say, I leave home at 8 o'clock, or I start work at 9. Repeat slowly. I leave home at 8 o'clock. Good. Now try. I start work at 9. Let's do a short practice exercise. I will say a few sentences about my morning, and you can try to repeat them or say your own version. Listen first. I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I go to work by bus. Now it's your turn. Try saying it with your own details. Maybe you wake up at 6. Maybe you eat cereal for breakfast. Use your own life as practice. When you reach your work or school, you can describe what you do. For example, you may say, I work on my computer, or I study English in the morning. Repeat with me. I work on my computer. Now again. I study English in the morning. Good. Another example is, I talk to my friends at school, or I have a meeting with my team at work. Try the first one. I talk to my friends at school. And the second one, I have a meeting with my team at work. Very nice. Let's pause here for another practice exercise. Try to make 3 sentences about what you usually do in the morning before lunch. Think slowly. Maybe you say, I check my emails, or I read a book, or I write in my notebook. If you are ready, speak them out loud slowly. This will help you remember. Now let's talk about lunchtime. You can say, I eat lunch at 1 o'clock, or I have lunch with my coworkers. Repeat with me. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. Now again. I have lunch with my coworkers. Good. Maybe you want to talk about what you eat. I eat rice and chicken for lunch. Or I eat salad and soup for lunch. Try slowly. I eat rice and chicken for lunch. Now, I eat salad and soup for lunch. After lunch, you might want to describe how you feel. For example, I feel sleepy after lunch. Or, I drink tea to feel awake. Repeat with me. I feel sleepy after lunch. Now try. I drink tea to feel awake. Excellent. In the afternoon, you can talk about work or study again. I continue working until 5 o'clock. Or, I study English for 2 hours in the afternoon. Repeat slowly. I continue working until 5 o'clock. Good. Now again. I study English for 2 hours in the afternoon. When your work or school is finished, you may want to talk about going home. You can say, I go home at 5 o'clock, or I return home in the evening. Repeat with me. I go home at 5 o'clock. And now, I return home in the evening. Very good. At home in the evening, you can describe many activities. For example, I cook dinner for my family, or I watch TV after dinner. Repeat slowly. I cook dinner for my family. Now again. I watch TV after dinner. Good. You can also say, I read a book before sleeping, or I listen to music at night. Try with me. I read a book before sleeping. Now, I listen to music at night. Before sleeping, you may want to say, I brush my teeth again before bed, or I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Repeat, I brush my teeth again before bed, and now, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Let's do another practice exercise together. I will give you a full example of my day, and then you can try your own. Listen first. I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I go to work by bus. I work until 5. I go home in the evening. I cook dinner. I read a book. I go to bed at 10. That is a full daily routine. Now, I want you to try your own. Think about your real routine and say it in English. Take your time. Speak slowly. Remember, every small sentence is practice. Even if you only say, I wake up at 6. I go to school. I sleep at 9. That is already very good practice. Now, let's go deeper into how you can talk about your day using different times and details. When you describe your daily routine, it is useful to connect your sentences with small words like then, after that, or next. For example, you can say, I wake up at 7, then I brush my teeth. After that, I eat breakfast. These small words make your English sound more natural. Let's practice slowly together. Repeat after me. I wake up at 7, then I brush my teeth. After that, I eat breakfast. Very good. Now try changing the details. I wake up at 6, then I take a shower. After that, I drink coffee. Excellent. You can also use the word usually when you talk about your routine. For example, I usually wake up at 6, or I usually eat breakfast at home. Repeat slowly. I usually wake up at 6. Now again. I usually eat breakfast at home. Good. Sometimes you do not do the same thing every day. You can use the word sometimes. For example, I sometimes wake up late, or I sometimes eat breakfast in a cafe. Try with me. I sometimes wake up late. Now again. I sometimes eat breakfast in a cafe. Excellent. Another useful word is always. For example, I always brush my teeth in the morning, or I always go to bed at 10. Repeat slowly. I always brush my teeth in the morning. Good. Now, again. I always go to bed at 10. Let's make this a practice exercise. I will say 3 sentences with usually, sometimes, and always, and you can repeat them after me. I usually drink tea in the morning. I sometimes go to school by car. I always wash my hands before eating. Very good. Now, let's talk more about mornings in detail. You may want to describe your clothes. You can say, I put on my clothes after showering, or I wear my school uniform in the morning. Repeat with me. I put on my clothes after showering. Now again. I wear my school uniform in the morning. If you are getting ready for work, you can say, I wear formal clothes for work, or I wear a shirt and pants to the office. Try slowly. I wear formal clothes for work. Now again. I wear a shirt and pants to the office. Good. If you are getting ready for school, you can say, I pack my school bag, or I check my homework before leaving. Repeat with me. I pack my school bag. Now again. I check my homework before leaving. Excellent. Let's practice a short routine together. Repeat after me. I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I wear my clothes. I eat breakfast. I go to work. Try saying it again, but with your own details. Maybe you wake up at 8. Maybe you wear casual clothes. Maybe you go to school instead of work. Try now. Now let's focus on breakfast again. You can describe not only the food, but also how you feel. For example, I enjoy eating breakfast with my family, or I feel hungry in the morning, so I eat a big meal. Repeat after me. I enjoy eating breakfast with my family. Now again. I feel hungry in the morning, so I eat a big meal. If you want to say you don't eat much, you can say, I eat a small breakfast, or I don't eat breakfast every day. Try with me. I eat a small breakfast. And again, I don't eat breakfast every day. Now, let's practice different foods for breakfast. I eat fruit in the morning. I eat bread and butter for breakfast. I drink orange juice with my breakfast. Repeat slowly. I eat fruit in the morning. Good. Now. I eat bread and butter for breakfast. Excellent. Now. I drink orange juice with my breakfast. Perfect. Now imagine it is time to leave home. You can say, I put on my shoes and leave the house. Or, I say goodbye to my family before going to work. Repeat with me. I put on my shoes and leave the house. Now again. I say goodbye to my family before going to work. You can also describe how you travel. I take the bus to work. I ride my bike to school. I walk to the office because it is close. Repeat after me. I take the bus to work. Now again. I ride my bike to school. Good. And I walk to the office because it is close. Excellent. Let's do a travel practice exercise. I will say a short daily routine and you repeat it. I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I leave my house. I take the bus to school. Try slowly. Now make your own version. Maybe you take a car, maybe you walk, maybe you take a train. Speak slowly and clearly. Now let's describe what happens at work or school in the morning. You can say, I check my emails at work, or I listen to my teacher in class. Repeat slowly. I check my emails at work. Now again. I listen to my teacher in class. Good. Another example is, I write notes during the lesson. Or, I talk with my coworkers about a project. Try with me. I write notes during the lesson. Now, I talk with my coworkers about a project. You can also describe how you feel. I feel busy in the morning, or I feel excited to learn something new. Repeat slowly. I feel busy in the morning, and again, I feel excited to learn something new. Excellent. Let's practice by building sentences with feelings. For example, I feel sleepy in the morning, but coffee helps me. Or, I feel happy when I meet my friends at school. Repeat after me. I feel sleepy in the morning, but coffee helps me. Now again. I feel happy when I meet my friends at school. Very good. Now let's do another practice exercise. I will describe my morning and you can repeat or make your own version. I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I put on my clothes. I take the bus to work. I check my emails. I talk with my coworkers. Now it's your turn. Try to build your own version slowly, step by step. Take your time. Don't worry about mistakes. Every sentence you say is progress. Even short sentences like, I wake up, I eat breakfast, I go to school, are excellent practice. Now let's move into the afternoon part of your day. After lunch, many people return to work or continue studying. You may want to describe this time with simple sentences like, I go back to work after lunch, or I study in the library in the afternoon. Repeat with me slowly. I go back to work after lunch. Good. Now again. I study in the library in the afternoon. Another way is to describe what you are doing. For example, I write in my notebook after lunch, or I read my school books in the afternoon. Try with me. I write in my notebook after lunch. And again, I read my school books in the afternoon. Very good. You can also add times to your sentences. I start work again at 2 o'clock. Or, I study English from 2 to 4 in the afternoon. Repeat slowly. I start work again at 2 o'clock. Now again. I study English from 2 to 4 in the afternoon. Excellent. Sometimes after lunch, people feel sleepy. You can describe this by saying, I feel tired after lunch. Or, I want to take a short nap in the afternoon. Try with me. I feel tired after lunch. Now again, I want to take a short nap in the afternoon. Let's do a practice exercise. I will say a few sentences about my afternoon, and you can repeat or change them to match your own life. I eat lunch at 1. I start work again at 2. I feel sleepy, but I drink coffee. I continue working until 5. Now try saying your version. Maybe you study English in the afternoon. Maybe you take a short rest. Maybe you work outside. Speak slowly and clearly. Now let's talk about meetings or study sessions in the afternoon. You can say, I have a meeting with my team at 3 o'clock, or I study with my classmates in the afternoon. Repeat with me. I have a meeting with my team at 3 o'clock. Now again, I study with my classmates in the afternoon. If you want to describe your focus, you can say, I work hard in the afternoon, or I pay attention to my teacher in the afternoon class. Try with me. I work hard in the afternoon. Now again, I pay attention to my teacher in the afternoon class. Very nice. Now let's imagine the end of the work or school day. You can say, I finish work at 5 o'clock, or I finish school in the afternoon. Repeat slowly. I finish work at 5 o'clock. Good. Now again. I finish school in the afternoon. Another way is, I leave the office at 5:30, or I leave the classroom in the evening. Repeat with me. I leave the office at 5:30. Now again. I leave the classroom in the evening. Excellent. Now let's practice by building a small afternoon routine. I eat lunch at 1. I work again at 2. I have a meeting at 3. I finish work at 5. Repeat slowly with me. Now make your own version with your own times and activities. After work or school, people often travel home. You may say, I take the bus home after work, or I walk home after school. Repeat with me. I take the bus home after work. Now again. I walk home after school. If you use another kind of transport, you can say, I drive home from work, or I ride my bicycle home in the evening. Repeat slowly. I drive home from work. Now again. I ride my bicycle home in the evening. Good. Now imagine you are at home in the evening. Many people like to rest. You can say, I relax on the sofa after work, or I watch TV in the evening. Repeat with me. I relax on the sofa after work. Ow, again. I watch TV in the evening. You may also want to talk about dinner. You can say, I cook dinner at 7 o'clock, or I eat dinner with my family at home. Repeat slowly. I cook dinner at 7 o'clock. Good. Now again. I eat dinner with my family at home. If you eat different foods, you can describe them. I eat rice and vegetables for dinner. Or, I eat pasta and salad in the evening. Repeat with me. I eat rice and vegetables for dinner. Now again. I eat pasta and salad in the evening. Very nice. Let's practice with dinner time. Repeat after me slowly. I cook dinner at home. I eat dinner with my family. I enjoy eating together. Good. Now try saying it with your own details. Maybe you eat pizza. Maybe you eat soup. Use your real life in English sentences. After dinner, many people do relaxing activities. You may say, I read a book in the evening, or I listened to music at night. Repeat with me. I read a book in the evening. Now again. I listen to music at night. Excellent. You can also say, I play games after dinner, or I talk with my family in the evening. Repeat slowly. I play games after dinner. Now again. I talk with my family in the evening. Very good. Now let's do a practice activity. I will describe my evening, and you can try to repeat or make your own version. Listen first. I come home at 6. I cook dinner at 7. I eat with my family. I read a book after dinner. I go to bed at 10. Now try your version. Maybe you watch TV. Maybe you study English at night. Maybe you sleep later. Use your life as practice. Let's also practice describing feelings in the evening. You can say, I feel relaxed in the evening, or I feel tired after a long day. Repeat slowly. I feel relaxed in the evening. Now again. I feel tired after a long day. Another way is, I feel happy when I spend time with my family. Or, I feel calm when I listen to music at night. Repeat with me. I feel happy when I spend time with my family. Now again. I feel calm when I listen to music at night. Excellent. Let's build another evening routine practice. Repeat slowly. I come home at 6. I eat dinner at 7. I watch TV after dinner. I talk with my family. I go to bed at 10. Very good. Now make your own version and speak it slowly. Remember, every sentence you say helps you build fluency. It is better to speak slowly and clearly than to rush. Think of each sentence like a small step on a long road. Every step moves you forward. Now let's explore how to talk about your free time in the evening. After you finish your work or school and after you eat dinner, you often have some hours for yourself. You can describe this time with very simple English sentences. For example, I watch TV in my free time. Or, I use my phone in the evening. Repeat with me slowly. I watch TV in my free time. Good. Now again. I use my phone in the evening. You may also want to say what kind of TV or phone activity you do. For example, I watch movies on my TV, or I talk with my friends on my phone. Repeat after me. I watch movies on my TV. Now again. I talk with my friends on my phone. Excellent. You can also talk about reading. For example, I read a book at night, or I read the news on my phone in the evening. Try slowly. I read a book at night. Now again. I read the news on my phone in the evening. Very good. Let's practice with another exercise. I will give you a short evening routine and you can repeat or change the details. I eat dinner at 7. I watch TV after dinner. I read a book before bed. Now it is your turn. Try saying your own sentences slowly. Maybe you play games. Maybe you write in a notebook. Maybe you listen to music. Speak clearly. Another common free time activity is exercise. You can say, I go for a walk in the evening, or I do exercise at home at night. Repeat with me. I go for a walk in the evening. Good. Now again. I do exercise at home at night. Excellent. You may also say, I go to the gym after work. Or, I play football with my friends in the evening. Try slowly. I go to the gym after work. Now again. I play football with my friends in the evening. Very nice. Let's do a small free time practice exercise. Repeat after me. I watch TV in the evening. I read a book at night. I go for a walk after dinner. I sleep at 10. Good. Now try to create your own short list with your own real free time activities. Another way to describe your evening is to talk about study. Maybe you want to say, I study English in the evening, or I practice speaking English at night. Repeat with me. I study English in the evening. Now again. I practice speaking English at night. If you want to describe how long, you can say, I study English for 1 hour at night. Or, I practice speaking English for 30 minutes. Try slowly. I study English for 1 hour at night. Now again. I practice speaking English for 30 minutes. Excellent. Let's pause here and do a practice together. I will describe an evening with study, and you can repeat it or change it to match your own. I eat dinner at 7. I study English at 8. I write a book at 9. I go to bed at 10. Now, try making your own. Maybe you study for 2 hours. Maybe you listen to English podcasts. Maybe you do homework. Say it slowly. Now let's connect sentences together using after and before. You can say, I wash my hands before dinner. Or, I brush my teeth after dinner. Repeat after me. I wash my hands before dinner. Good. Now again. I brush my teeth after dinner. Another example. I watch TV before going to bed. Or, I read a book after eating dinner. Repeat slowly. I watch TV before going to bed. Now again. I read a book after eating dinner. Using before and after helps you connect ideas and makes your sentences longer. Let's practice. Repeat after me. I wash my hands before dinner. I eat dinner after work. I go to bed after reading a book. Excellent. Now let's describe weekends. Weekends are also part of your daily life, but they are different from weekdays. On weekends, you can say, I wake up late on Saturday, or I relax at home on Sunday. Repeat slowly. I wake up late on Saturday. Now again, I relax at home on Sunday. You can also say, I go shopping on the weekend, or I visit my friends on Saturday. Try with me. I go shopping on the weekend. Now again, I visit my friends on Saturday. Very good. Let's add more examples. I cook special food on Sunday, or I watch a movie with my family on the weekend. Repeat after me. I cook special food on Sunday. Now again, I watch a movie with my family on the weekend. Now let's practice with a weekend routine. Repeat with me. I wake up late on Saturday. I go shopping in the afternoon. I eat dinner at home. I watch a movie at night. Good. Now, Kriya. Set your own weekend routine slowly. Maybe you go to the park. Maybe you play sports. Maybe you visit your relatives. Now, let's practice describing daily activities using frequency words again. For example, I always brush my teeth in the morning. I usually go to bed at 10. I sometimes eat breakfast outside. I never forget to drink water in the morning. Repeat slowly after me. I always brush my teeth in the morning. I usually go to bed at 10. I sometimes eat breakfast outside. I never forget to drink water in the morning. Now try to make 4 sentences with always, usually, sometimes, and never about your own daily routine. Speak them slowly. Even if they are very short, that is perfect practice. Let's now talk about describing time more clearly. You can say, I wake up at 7 in the morning, or I eat lunch at 1 in the afternoon, or I go to bed at 10 at night. Repeat slowly. I wake up at 7 in the morning. Good. I eat lunch at 1 in the afternoon. Excellent. I go to bed at 10 at night. Very nice. If you want to say how often, you can use words like every day. I eat breakfast every day. Or I study English every evening. Try slowly. I eat breakfast every day. Now again. I study English every evening. You can also use once, twice, or 3 times. For example, I brush my teeth twice a day, or I drink coffee 3 times a day. Repeat with me. I brush my teeth twice a day. Now again. I drink coffee 3 times a day. Let's pause for another practice. I will say a short routine and you repeat. I wake up at 7 in the morning. I eat lunch at 1 in the afternoon. I go to bed at 10 at night. I brush my teeth twice a day. Good. Now make your own sentences with times and numbers. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to practice and feel comfortable speaking. Every time you repeat, your mouth and your mind become more used to English. Now let's move into the night routine. At the end of the day, after dinner and after free time, you usually prepare to sleep. This part of your daily routine is important to describe in English because you can use many simple sentences and connect them together. Let's start with very basic sentences. You can say, I brush my teeth before bed, or I wash my face at night. Repeat slowly with me. I brush my teeth before bed. Good. Now again. I wash my face at night. You can also say, I change into my pajamas before sleeping, or I prepare my bed at night. Try with me. I change into my pajamas before sleeping. Now again. I prepare my bed at night. Excellent. Sometimes people like to do relaxing activities before sleep. For example, I read a book before going to sleep, or I listen to soft music at night. Repeat with me. I read a book before going to sleep. Now again. I listen to soft music at night. Very nice. Another common action is, I set an alarm for the next morning, or I check my phone before sleeping. Repeat slowly. I set an alarm for the next morning. Good. Now again. I check my phone before sleeping. Let's do a short practice together. Repeat after me. I brush my teeth before bed. I change into pajamas. I read a book. I go to sleep at 10. Now, make your own short routine. Maybe you sleep at 9. Maybe you watch TV before sleeping. Maybe you write in a diary. Say it slowly in English. Now, let's practice using before and after with night activities. You can say, I wash my face before sleeping, or I turn off the lights after reading a book. Repeat slowly. I wash my face before sleeping. Now again. I turn off the lights after reading a book. You can also say, I pray before I go to bed, or I sleep after drinking a glass of water. Try with me. I pray before I go to bed. Now again, I sleep after drinking a glass of water. Excellent. Now, let's practice a longer night routine. Listen first. I brush my teeth. I change into pajamas. I read a book. I set my alarm. I turn off the lights. I sleep at 10. Now repeat slowly with me. Very good. Now try making your own full version of your night routine. Sometimes you may want to describe how you feel at night. You can say, I feel tired at the end of the day, or I feel relaxed before sleeping. Repeat with me. I feel tired at the end of the day. Now again, I feel relaxed before sleeping. You can also say, I feel happy when I finish all my work. Or, I feel calm when I listen to music before bed. Try slowly. I feel happy when I finish all my work. Now again. I feel calm when I listen to music before bed. Let's practice with feelings. Repeat after me. I feel tired at the end of the day. I feel relaxed before sleeping. I feel calm when I listen to music. Good. Now try to make your own 3 feeling sentences about your night routine. Speak them slowly and clearly. Now let's connect the whole day together from morning to night. This is a very good exercise for fluency. Listen carefully first. I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I go to work by bus. I work until 5. I come home in the evening. I eat dinner with my family. I read a book. I brush my teeth. I go to bed at 10. Now repeat this slowly with me. Excellent. Now try to make your own complete day description. Think about your real life. Start from waking up in the morning and finish with sleeping at night. You don't have to use long sentences. Short sentences are good. Just say them slowly and clearly. Let's practice adding some detail to make the sentences more interesting. Instead of just saying, I eat breakfast, you can say, I eat bread and jam for breakfast at 7:30. Instead of, I go to work, you can say, I go to work by bus at 8 o'clock. Instead of, I read a book, you can say, I read a storybook in English before sleeping. Now, let's practice these longer sentences together. Repeat after me. I eat bread and jam for breakfast at 7:30. Good. I go to work by bus at 8 o'clock. Excellent. I read a storybook in English before sleeping. Very nice. You can also describe how often you do things in the evening. For example, I usually sleep at 10, or I sometimes stay up late on weekends. Repeat slowly. I usually sleep at 10. Now again. I sometimes stay up late on weekends. If you want to say you never do something, you can say, I never sleep before 8 o'clock, or I never forget to brush my teeth before bed. Try with me. I never sleep before 8 o'clock. Now again. I never forget to brush my teeth before bed. Excellent. Let's do a practice exercise. I will say 4 sentences with different words and you repeat. I always brush my teeth before bed. I usually sleep at 10. I sometimes stay up late on weekends. I never forget to drink water before sleeping. Good. Now create your own 4 sentences using always, usually, sometimes, and never. Now let's practice talking about dreams. You can say, I dream about my family at night, or I have good dreams when I sleep. Repeat with me. I dream about my family at night. Now again. I have good dreams when I sleep. If you want to say you don't remember, you can say, I don't remember my dreams in the morning, or I rarely dream when I sleep. Try slowly. I don't remember my dreams in the morning. Now again. I rarely dream when I sleep. This is also good practice for daily English. Even simple sentences about sleeping and dreaming are very useful in conversation. Let's do one more practice for the night routine. Repeat slowly. I brush my teeth before bed. I wear pajamas. I set my alarm. I turn off the lights. I go to bed at 10. I dream at night. Excellent. Now make your own version with your real details. Remember, talking about your day from morning to night is one of the best ways to practice English because it connects simple, real actions with useful vocabulary. Every time you practice describing your daily routine, you are building confidence and fluency. Now let's talk about how your daily routine can change on different days. Not every day is the same. Sometimes you have a work day, sometimes you have a weekend, and sometimes you have a holiday. It is useful to know how to describe each one in English. Let's start with work days or school days. On these days, you usually wake up earlier and follow a more fixed routine. For example, I wake up at 6:30 on weekdays, or I go to school every morning from Monday to Friday. Repeat slowly after me. I wake up at 6:30 on weekdays. Good. Now again. I go to school every morning from Monday to Friday. Excellent. You can also say, I usually take the bus to work on weekdays. Or, I eat lunch at the office during the week. Repeat with me. I usually take the bus to work on weekdays. Now again. I eat lunch at the office during the week. Now let's practice a short weekday routine. Listen carefully first. I wake up at 6:30. I eat breakfast at 7. I go to work by bus at 8. I finish work at 5. I come home in the evening. I eat dinner at 7. I go to bed at 10. Now repeat slowly with me. Very good. Now try to make your own weekday routine with your own times and details. Now let's describe weekends. Weekends are usually more relaxed. You can say, I wake up late on Saturday and Sunday, or I stay at home and relax on weekends. Repeat after me. I wake up late on Saturday and Sunday. Good. Now again. I stay at home and relax on weekends. You may also want to describe activities like shopping or visiting. For example, I go shopping on Saturday afternoon, or I visit my grandparents on Sunday. Repeat slowly. I go shopping on Saturday afternoon. Now again. I visit my grandparents on Sunday. Excellent. Let's practice with another weekend routine. I wake up late. I eat breakfast slowly. I go shopping in the afternoon. I watch a movie at night. I sleep later than usual. Now repeat slowly with me. Good. Now make your own weekend routine with your real activities. Now let's talk about holidays. On holidays, your routine can be very different. For example, I travel to another city on holidays, or I visit my relatives during holidays. Repeat with me. I travel to another city on holidays. Now again. I visit my relatives during holidays. You can also say, I celebrate holidays with my family at home, or I cook special food on holidays. Try slowly. I celebrate holidays with my family at home. Now again. I cook special food on holidays. Now let's practice holiday sentences together. Repeat after me. I wake up late on holidays. I meet my friends during holidays. I enjoy eating special food on holidays. Good. Now create your own 3 sentences about holidays. Speak them slowly and clearly. Let's practice using connecting words like but and to make longer sentences. For example, I wake up early on weekdays, but I wake up late on weekends. Repeat slowly. I wake up early on weekdays, but I wake up late on weekends. Good. Another example. I go to work on weekdays and I stay at home on Sundays. Repeat with me. I go to work on weekdays and I stay at home on Sundays. Excellent. You can also try, I eat lunch at the office on weekdays, but I eat at home on weekends. Or, I read books on holidays and I watch movies at night. Repeat slowly after me. I eat lunch at the office on weekdays, but I eat at home on weekends. Very good. Now again. I read books on holidays and I watch movies at night. Excellent. Now, let's do a practice exercise with connecting sentences. Listen first. I go to school on weekdays, but I relax at home on weekends. I eat breakfast quickly on weekdays, but I eat slowly on Sundays. I watch TV on holidays and I talk with my family at night. Now repeat slowly with me. Very nice. Now try to make your own sentences with but and. Now let's describe what happens when plans change. For example, sometimes I wake up late and miss breakfast. Or, sometimes I work late and come home at night. Repeat with me. Sometimes I wake up late and miss breakfast. Now again. Sometimes I work late and come home at night. You can also say, sometimes I forget my homework and my teacher reminds me. Or, sometimes I eat dinner outside and return home late. Try slowly. Sometimes I forget my homework and my teacher reminds me. Now again. Sometimes I eat dinner outside and return home late. Now let's build longer practice examples step by step. Listen first. On weekdays, I wake up early. I eat breakfast quickly. I go to work. I finish at 5. I come home. I eat dinner. And I sleep at 10. Now repeat slowly with me. Excellent. Now another one. On weekends, I wake up late, I eat breakfast slowly, I go shopping, I watch a movie, I eat dinner with my family, and I sleep later than usual. Now repeat slowly with me. Very good. Now make your own long routine for either weekdays, weekends, or holidays. Take your time. Speak slowly and clearly. Even if you use short sentences, when you connect them together, they become a long description. This is how fluency grows step by step. Remember, every sentence you practice is like a small building block. When you connect many blocks, you build a strong wall. When you connect many sentences, you build a strong routine in English. Now let's practice asking and answering questions about your daily routine. Because in real life, people don't only make statements, they ask questions too. If someone asks you about your day, you should know how to answer in simple English. Let's begin with a very easy question. What time do you wake up? A simple answer is, I wake up at 7 o'clock. Repeat slowly with me. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 7 o'clock. Good. Now try another version. What time do you wake up on weekends? You can answer, I wake up at 9 o'clock on weekends. Repeat after me. What time do you wake up on weekends? I wake up at 9 o'clock on weekends. Excellent. Let's try another question. What do you eat for breakfast? A simple answer is, I eat bread and eggs for breakfast. Repeat with me. What do you eat for breakfast? I eat bread and eggs for breakfast. Good. You can change the food to match your own life. For example, I eat cereal and milk for breakfast. Or, I eat rice and vegetables in the morning. Try it now. What do you eat for breakfast? I eat cereal and milk for breakfast. Another common question is, how do you go to work? A simple answer is, I go to work by bus. Repeat with me slowly. How do you go to work? I go to work by bus. Good. Now another version. How do you go to school? Answer. I go to school on foot. Very nice. Now, let's practice a short question-answer dialogue. I will ask and then answer, and you can repeat both. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 7. What do you eat for breakfast? I eat bread and eggs. How do you go to work? I go to work by bus. Good. Now try asking yourself the same questions and answering with your own details. Now let's move to questions about afternoon. Someone may ask you, what time do you eat lunch? A simple answer is, I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. Repeat slowly. What time do you eat lunch? I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. Good. Another question is, where do you eat lunch? You can answer, I eat lunch at home, or I eat lunch at the office. Repeat after me. Where do you eat lunch? I eat lunch at home. Now again. Where do you eat lunch? I eat lunch at the office. Excellent. Now let's practice with evening questions. What time do you finish work? Answer. I finish work at 5 o'clock. Repeat slowly with me. What time do you finish work? I finish work at 5 o'clock. Good. Another example is, what do you do after work? Answer. I go home and eat dinner. Repeat with me. What do you do after work? I go home and eat dinner. Now, let's try a small conversation practice with evening. Listen first. What time do you finish work? I finish work at 5. What do you do after work? I go home and eat dinner. Now repeat slowly with me. Very nice. Now let's move to night questions. For example, what time do you go to bed? Answer. I go to bed at 10. Repeat slowly. What time do you go to bed? I go to bed at 10. Another question. What do you do before sleeping? Answer. I brush my teeth before sleeping. Repeat with me. What do you do before sleeping? I brush my teeth before sleeping. Excellent. Now let's practice a full question-answer routine. Listen carefully first. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 7. What do you eat for breakfast? I eat bread and eggs. How do you go to work? I go to work by bus. What time do you eat lunch? I eat lunch at 1. What time do you finish work? I finish work at 5. What do you do after work? I go home and eat dinner. What time do you go to bed? I go to bed at 10. Now repeat this whole conversation slowly with me. Good. Now try to make your own version with your real times and activities. This way you are practicing both asking and answering. This is very close to real conversation. Let's practice more questions with feelings. For example, how do you feel in the morning? Answer, I feel sleepy in the morning. Repeat slowly with me. How do you feel in the morning? I feel sleepy in the morning. Another example. How do you feel after lunch? Answer, I feel full after lunch. Try with me. How do you feel after lunch? I feel full after lunch. You can also say, how do you feel at night? Answer, I feel relaxed at night. Repeat slowly. How do you feel at night? I feel relaxed at night. Excellent. Now let's practice this feeling conversation. Listen carefully first. How do you feel in the morning? I feel sleepy. How do you feel after lunch? I feel full. How do you feel at night? I feel relaxed. Now repeat slowly with me. Very good. Now let's use practice exercises to make it stronger. I will ask you questions and you answer with your own details. Ready? What time do you wake up? Good. Now answer out loud. What do you eat for breakfast? Answer with you. Or food. How do you go to school or work? Answer with your transport. What time do you go to bed? Answer with your time. Excellent. Remember, the goal is not only to learn sentences, but also to practice both sides of conversation. If you can ask questions and give answers about your daily routine, you can have real communication in English. Now let's practice with do you questions. For example, do you drink coffee in the morning? Answer, yes, I drink coffee in the morning. Or, no, I don't drink coffee in the morning. Repeat slowly with me. Do you drink coffee in the morning? Yes, I drink coffee in the morning. Now again. Do you drink coffee in the morning? No, I don't drink coffee in the morning. Another example is, do you go to work every day? Answer, yes, I go to work every day. Or, no, I don't go to work every day. Repeat slowly. Do you go to work every day? Yes, I go to work every day. Now again. Do you go to work every day? No, I don't go to work every day. Let's try with school. Do you study English at night? Answer, yes, I study English at night. Or, no, I don't study English at night. Repeat with me. Do you study English at night? Yes, I study English at night. Now again. Do you study English at night? No, I don't study English at night. Let's practice a short question-answer drill. Listen carefully. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Yes, I eat breakfast every morning. Do you take the bus to work? Yes, I take the bus to work. Do you read before sleeping? Yes, I read before sleeping. Now repeat slowly with me. Very good. Now, try your own. Answer with yes or no. Say them clearly. The more you practice, the easier real conversations will feel. Now let's practice speaking in longer conversations about your day. Until now, we have practiced single sentences and short question-answer forms. But in real life, people connect many sentences together when they talk about their daily routine. Let's learn how to do this step by step. Imagine a friend asks you, "Can you tell me about your day?" You can answer with more than one sentence. For example, I wake up at 7, I brush my teeth, I eat breakfast, I go to work by bus, I work until 5, I come home, I eat dinner, I watch TV, I go to bed at 10. That is a complete answer with many sentences. Repeat slowly with me. I wake up at 7, I brush my teeth, I eat breakfast, I go to work by bus, I work until 5, I come home, I eat dinner, I watch TV, I go to bed at 10. Now let's make it a little longer with more detail. I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I wash my face and brush my teeth. I eat bread and jam for breakfast at home. I leave my house at 8. I take the bus to work. I start work at 9. I work on my computer in the office. I eat lunch at 1 with my coworkers. I finish work at 5. I return home at 6. I cook dinner with my family. I relax and read a book at night. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Now repeat slowly after me, step by step. Now it's your turn to make a full day description about yourself. Start from waking up and finish with going to bed. You can use short sentences or longer sentences. Speak slowly and clearly. Let's do another conversation practice. Imagine I am asking you questions and you are answering with full sentences. Listen carefully first. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 7 in the morning. What do you do after waking up? I brush my teeth and take a shower. What do you eat for breakfast? I eat bread and drink tea for breakfast. How do you go to work? I go to work by bus at 8 o'clock. What do you do at work? I work on my computer and talk with my coworkers. What time do you finish work? I finish work at 5 o'clock. What do you do after work? I go home, eat dinner, and relax with my family. What time do you go to bed? I go to bed at 10. Now repeat this whole conversation slowly with me. Good. Now practice the same conversation, but change the details to your real life. Maybe you wake up at 6. Maybe you eat rice for breakfast. Maybe you go to school instead of work. Use your own details. Now let's practice connecting ideas with words like then and after that. For example, I wake up at 7, then I brush my teeth. After that, I eat breakfast. Repeat slowly after me. I wake up at 7, then I brush my teeth. After that, I eat breakfast. Good. Another example. I finish work at 5, then I go home. After that, I cook dinner. Repeat with me. I finish work at 5, then I go home. After that, I cook dinner. Let's do a longer example with connectors. I wake up at 7, then I take a shower. After that, I eat breakfast. Then I go to work by bus. I finish work at 5. After that, I go home. Then I eat dinner. After that, I watch TV. Then I go to bed at 10. Now repeat this long version slowly with me, step by step. Now try to make your own version with then and after that. Speak slowly. Use your real routine. Now let's practice with before and after again, but in longer sentences. I wash my hands before eating dinner. I brush my teeth after eating breakfast. Repeat slowly with me. I wash my hands before eating dinner. Now again. I brush my teeth after eating breakfast. Another example is, I watch TV before sleeping. Or, I take a shower after coming home. Repeat after me. I watch TV before sleeping. Now again. I take a shower after coming home. Excellent. Let's practice by building a longer description with before and after. I wake up before 7. I brush my teeth after waking up. I take a shower before eating breakfast. I go to work after eating. I eat lunch before 2 o'clock. I go home after work. I read a book before sleeping. Now repeat this full description slowly with me. Good. Now try making your own version with your own times and activities. Let's now practice daily routine questions with friends. Imagine 2 people are speaking. Person A asks, "What time do you wake up?" Person B answers, "I wake up at 7. Person A asks, "What do you do after waking up?" Person B answers, "I brush my teeth and take a shower." Person A asks, "What do you eat for breakfast?" Person B answers, "I eat eggs and bread for breakfast." Person A asks, "How do you go to work?" Person B answers, "I go to work by bus." Person A asks, "What time do you finish work?" Person B answers, "I finish at 5. Person A asks, "What do you do in the evening?" Person B answers, "I eat dinner, watch TV, and go to bed at 10. Now repeat this whole dialogue slowly with me. Now let's do a practice where you are both persons. Ask yourself the question and answer it. Say it slowly. This is a very powerful way to practice speaking alone. Let's also practice describing free time activities in longer conversations. Imagine a friend asks, "What do you do in the evening?" You can answer, "In the evening, I eat dinner, then I watch TV. After that, I read a book, and finally, I go to bed at 10. Repeat slowly with me. In the evening, I eat dinner, then I watch TV. After that, I read a book, and finally, I go to bed at 10. Now try to make your own ends. Where with your real activities. Maybe you play games. Maybe you study English. Maybe you talk with your family. Speak slowly and clearly. Let's practice a small conversation about weekends. Person A asks, "What do you do on weekends?" Person B answers, "On weekends, I wake up late. I eat breakfast slowly. I go shopping in the afternoon. I watch a movie at night, and I sleep later than usual." Now repeat this conversation slowly with me. Good. Now make your own weekend conversation with your real activities. Remember, the more you connect sentences, the more natural you sound. At first, it may feel slow, but slow speaking is powerful practice. It gives your brain and your mouth time to work together. Step by step, your speed will grow. Sometimes you want to talk about what you do every day. That is the present tense. For example, I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast at home. I go to school at 8. But sometimes you want to talk about what you did yesterday. That is the past tense. Let's practice how to change the sentences. Start with the simple present. I wake up at 7. To make it past, you say, I woke up at 7 yesterday. Repeat slowly with me. I wake up at 7. I woke up at 7 yesterday. Good. Another example. I eat breakfast at home. Change to past. I ate breakfast at home yesterday. Repeat with me. I eat breakfast at home. I ate breakfast at home yesterday. Excellent. Now let's try. I go to school at 8. Change to past. I went to school at 8 yesterday. Repeat slowly. I go to school at 8. I went to school at 8 yesterday. Very good. Let's do a short practice. Listen first. I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast at home. I go to school at 8. Now change to past. I woke up at 7 yesterday. I ate breakfast at home. I went to school at 8. Now repeat both versions slowly with me. Good. Now let's make it your turn. Think about yesterday. Say 3 or 4 short sentences about what you did. Use past tense. For example, I woke up late yesterday. I ate rice for breakfast. I went shopping in the afternoon. I watched TV at night. Now try making your own sentences. Now let's practice with the future. Sometimes you want to talk about what you will do tomorrow. To make future sentences, you can use will. For example, I will wake up at 7 tomorrow. Repeat slowly with me. I will wake up at 7 tomorrow. Another example. I will eat breakfast at a cafe tomorrow. Repeat with me. I will eat breakfast at a cafe tomorrow. Excellent. You can also say, I will go to school at 9 tomorrow, or I will visit my friend in the evening. Try with me. I will go to school at 9 tomorrow. Now again. I will visit my friend in the evening. Let's do a small practice with future sentences. Listen carefully. I will wake up at 7 tomorrow. I will eat bread and tea for breakfast. I will go to work by bus. I will come home in the evening. I will eat dinner with my family. I will go to bed at 10. Now repeat this full version slowly with me. Good. Now make your own version about what you will do tomorrow. Start with waking up. Talk about breakfast, work, or school, and then evening. Say it slowly, step by step. Now, let's practice all three together: the present, the past, and the future. Start with present. I wake up at 7, then past. I woke up at 7 yesterday. Then future. I will wake up at 7 tomorrow. Repeat with me slowly. I wake up at 7. I woke up at 7 yesterday. I will wake up at 7 tomorrow. Excellent. Another one. I eat rice for lunch. I ate rice for lunch yesterday. I will eat rice for lunch tomorrow. Repeat slowly with me. Good. Let's try another. I go to work by bus. I went to work by bus yesterday. I will go to work by bus tomorrow. Repeat slowly. Very nice. Now it's your turn. Take one simple sentence about your routine and try to say it in present, past, and future. For example, present. I drink tea in the morning. Past. I drank tea in the morning yesterday. Future. I will drink tea in the morning tomorrow. Try your own sentence now. Let's practice with questions and answers in past tense. Question. What time did you wake up yesterday? Answer. I woke up at 7 yesterday. Repeat slowly. What time did you wake up yesterday? I woke up at 7 yesterday. Another question. What did you eat for breakfast yesterday? Answer. I ate eggs and bread for breakfast yesterday. Repeat with me. What did you eat for breakfast yesterday? I ate eggs and bread for breakfast yesterday. Another one. How did you go to school yesterday? Answer. I went to school by bus yesterday. Repeat slowly. How did you go to school yesterday? I went to school by bus yesterday. Now, let's practice with future questions. Question. What time will you wake up tomorrow? Answer. I will wake up at 7 tomorrow. Repeat slowly. What time will you wake up tomorrow? I will wake up at 7 tomorrow. Another question. What will you eat for breakfast tomorrow? Answer. I will eat cereal for breakfast tomorrow. Repeat with me. What will you eat for breakfast tomorrow? I will eat cereal for breakfast tomorrow. Another one. Where will you go tomorrow? Answer. I will go to the park tomorrow. Repeat slowly. Where will you go tomorrow? I will go to the park tomorrow. Let's now practice a full conversation with past, present, and future. Listen carefully first. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 7. What time did you wake up yesterday? I woke up at 7 yesterday. What time will you wake up tomorrow? I will wake up at 7 tomorrow. Now repeat this conversation slowly with me. Good. Now try to make your own conversation about breakfast or school. Use the present, past, and future. Speak slowly and clearly. Let's do another practice with the word every day, yesterday, and tomorrow. Listen carefully. Every day I eat lunch at 1. Yesterday I ate lunch at 1. Tomorrow I will eat lunch at 1. Repeat slowly with me. Every day I eat lunch at 1. Yesterday I ate lunch at 1. Tomorrow I will eat lunch at 1. Another one. Every day I go home at 6. Yesterday I went home at 6. Tomorrow I will go home at 6. Repeat slowly. Let's do one more. Every day I go to bed at 10. Yesterday I went to bed at 10. Tomorrow I will go to bed at 10. Repeat with me slowly. Excellent. This is very important practice because now you can talk about today, yesterday, and tomorrow. That means you can describe not just your daily routine, but also what happened in the past and what will happen in the future. This makes your English much more complete. Now, let's practice talking about your daily routine in different places. Because your activities can change depending on where you are. Let's start with your home routine. At home, you can describe many small actions. For example, I cook food in the kitchen, or I wash the dishes after dinner. Repeat slowly with me. I cook food in the kitchen. Good. Now again. I wash the dishes after dinner. You can also say, I clean my room in the morning, or I water the plants in the evening. Repeat with me. I clean my room in the morning. Now again. I water the plants in the evening. Excellent. Another common sentence is, I watch TV in the living room, or I talk with my family at home. Repeat slowly with me. I watch TV in the living room. Now again. I talk with my family at home. Very nice. Let's make a short home routine. I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast in the kitchen. I clean my room. I talk with my family. I watch TV at night. Now repeat slowly with me. Very good. Now make your own version of a home routine with your real details. Now let's move to school routines. At school, you can say, I listen to my teacher in the morning, or I write notes in my notebook. Repeat with me. I listen to my teacher in the morning. Now again. I write notes in my notebook. You can also say, I read my textbooks in the classroom, or I talk with my classmates during break time. Repeat slowly. I read my textbooks in the classroom. Now again. I talk with my classmates during break time. Another example is, I eat lunch in the school cafeteria, or I play games with friends after school. Repeat after me. I eat lunch in the school cafeteria. Now again. I play games with friends after school. Excellent. Let's build a short school routine together. I go to school in the morning. I listen to my teacher. I write notes. I eat lunch in the cafeteria. I play with my friends after school. Now repeat slowly with me. Good. Now try to make your own version with your own school activities. Now let's talk about work routines. At work, you can describe many simple actions. For example, I check my emails in the morning, or I talk with my coworkers about projects. Repeat with me. I check my emails in the morning. Now again. I talk with my coworkers about projects. You can also say, I write reports on my computer, or I attend meetings in the afternoon. Repeat slowly with me. I write reports on my computer. Now again. I attend meetings in the afternoon. Another example is, I make phone calls to clients, or I finish my tasks before 5 o'clock. Repeat with me. I make phone calls to clients. Now again. I finish my tasks before 5 o'clock. Very good. Let's practice a short work routine. I arrive at work at 9. I check my emails. I attend meetings. I eat lunch with coworkers. I finish my tasks. I go home at 5. Now repeat slowly with me. Excellent. Now make your own version about your workday. Now let's practice talking about travel routines. Sometimes your day is different when you travel. For example, I wake up early when I travel, or I pack my bag before leaving the hotel. Repeat with me. I wake up early when I travel. Now again. I pack my bag before leaving the hotel. You can also say, I take pictures during my trip, or I eat food in new restaurants when I travel. Repeat slowly with me. I take pictures during my trip. Now again. I eat food in new restaurants when I travel. Excellent. Another example is, I visit museums when I travel, or I walk in the city to see new places. Repeat after me. I visit museums when I travel. Now again. I walk in the city to see new places. Very good. Let's build a short travel routine. I wake up early. I eat breakfast in the hotel. I visit new places. I take pictures. I eat dinner in a restaurant. I sleep late at night. Now repeat slowly with me. Good. Now make your own travel routine with your own ideas. Now let's practice comparing different routines. For example, at home, I eat breakfast in the kitchen, but when I travel, I eat in a hotel. Repeat slowly with me. At home, I eat breakfast in the kitchen, but when I travel, I eat in a hotel. Good. Another one. At school, I listen to my teacher, but at work, I attend meetings. Repeat after me. At school, I listen to my teacher, but at work, I attend meetings. Excellent. One more. At home, I relax with my family, but when I travel, I explore new places. Repeat slowly. At home, I relax with my family, but when I travel, I explore new places. Now let's practice creating your own comparisons. Think of one thing you do at home, one thing you do at school, one thing you do at work, or one thing you do when traveling. Connect them with but. Speak slowly. For example, at home I watch TV, but at school I read textbooks. Try making your own now. Now let's practice a full conversation that includes different routines. Listen first. What do you do at home? At home, I cook food, clean my room, and relax with my family. What do you do at school? At school, I listen to my teacher, write notes, and play with my friends. What do you do at work? At work, I check emails, attend meetings, and finish tasks. What do you do when you travel? When I travel, I visit museums, take pictures, and eat in restaurants. Now repeat this conversation slowly with me. Good. Now try to answer these questions with your own details. Speak slowly and clearly. This is how you can describe routines in different contexts. At home, at school, at work, or while traveling. Every time you describe your day in different situations, you become more flexible in English. Now let's practice how to make your daily routine more flexible in English. Because not every day is the same. Sometimes the time changes, sometimes the food changes, sometimes the way you travel changes. When you can describe different versions of your day, you will sound more natural and confident in English. Let's begin with time variations. A basic sentence is, I wake up at 7, but you can change it. Sometimes I wake up at 6. Sometimes I wake up late at 9. Repeat slowly after me. I wake up at 7. Sometimes I wake up at 6. Sometimes I wake up late at 9. Good. Another example. I go to bed at 10. Change it to, sometimes I go to bed at 9. Or, sometimes I stay up late and go to bed at 11. Repeat with me. I go to bed at 10. Sometimes I go to bed at 9. Sometimes I stay up late and go to bed at 11. Excellent. Now let's do a short practice. I will say sentences and you repeat. I wake up at 7. Sometimes I wake up at 6. Sometimes I wake up at 9. I go to bed at 10. Sometimes I go to bed at 11. Very good. Now try to make your own time variations. Speak them slowly with different numbers. Now let's practice with food variations. A basic sentence is, I eat bread for breakfast. You can change it. Sometimes I eat eggs for breakfast. Or, sometimes I eat rice in the morning. Repeat with me. I eat bread for breakfast. Sometimes I eat eggs for breakfast. Sometimes I eat rice in the morning. Another example. I eat chicken for dinner. You can say, sometimes I eat fish for dinner. Or, sometimes I eat vegetables and soup for dinner. Repeat slowly with me. I eat chicken for dinner. Sometimes I eat fish for dinner. Sometimes I eat vegetables and soup for dinner. Excellent. Let's practice a short food routine. I eat bread for breakfast. Sometimes I eat eggs. I eat rice for lunch. Sometimes I eat noodles. I eat chicken for dinner. Sometimes I eat fish. Now repeat this slowly with me. Good. Now make your own version with your real food choices. Now let's practice transport variations. A simple sentence is, I go to work by bus. You can change it. Sometimes I go to work by car. Or, sometimes I walk to work when the weather is nice. Repeat slowly with me. I go to work by bus. Sometimes I go to work by car. Sometimes I walk to work when the weather is nice. Another example. I go to school on foot. You can change it to, sometimes I ride my bike to school. Or, sometimes I take the bus to school. Repeat with me. I go to school on foot. Sometimes I ride my bike to school. Sometimes I take the bus to school. Now let's practice with a short transport routine. I go to work by bus. Sometimes I go by car. Sometimes I walk. Now repeat slowly with me. Very nice. Now make your own transport sentences with your real details. Now let's practice variations of free time activities. A simple sentence is, I watch TV in the evening. You can change it to, sometimes I read books in the evening. Or, sometimes I play games with my friends at night. Repeat with me. I watch TV in the evening. Sometimes I read books in the evening. Sometimes I play games with my friends at night. Another example. I listen to music at night. Change it to, sometimes I listen to podcasts in English. Or, Sometimes I write in my diary at night. Repeat slowly. I listen to music at night. Sometimes I listen to podcasts in English. Sometimes I write in my diary at night. Let's build a short, free time routine. I watch TV after dinner. Sometimes I read a book. Sometimes I listen to music. Sometimes I play games. Now repeat slowly with me. Good. Now create your own version with your favorite free time activities. Now let's connect variations in a longer description. Listen carefully. I usually wake up at 7, but sometimes I wake up at 6. I usually eat bread for breakfast, but sometimes I eat eggs. I usually go to work by bus, but sometimes I go by car. I usually watch TV after dinner, but sometimes I read a book. Now repeat this whole description slowly with me. Good. Now make your own long version with your real details. Use usually and sometimes to show variations. Let's also practice with questions about variations. For example, what do you usually eat for breakfast? Answer: I usually eat bread, but sometimes I eat rice. Repeat slowly with me. What do you usually eat for breakfast? I usually eat bread, but sometimes I eat rice. Another example. How do you usually go to work? Answer: I usually go by bus, but sometimes I go by car. Repeat with me. How do you usually go to work? I usually go by bus, but sometimes I go by car. Another question. What do you usually do in the evening? Answer: I usually watch TV, but sometimes I read a book. Repeat slowly. What do you usually do in the evening? I usually watch TV, but sometimes I read a book. Now let's practice a short conversation with variations. Listen carefully first. What do you usually eat for breakfast? I usually eat bread, but sometimes I eat eggs. How do you usually go to work? I usually go by bus, but sometimes I walk. What do you usually do in the evening? I usually watch TV, but sometimes I read books. Now repeat this full conversation slowly with me. Good. Now try to make your own conversation with your real details. Speak slowly and clearly. Remember, adding variations makes your English more natural. Because in real life, no routine is always the same. By practicing with usually and sometimes, you can describe your life more realistically in English. Now it is time to bring everything together. You have practiced talking about your day in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, and the night. You have practiced questions and answers. You have practiced the present, the past, and the future. And you have practiced variations using usually, sometimes, always, and never. Now let's combine all of these into one long review to make your English strong and natural. Let's begin with the morning routine. Repeat slowly with me. I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I eat breakfast at home. I drink tea or coffee. I leave my house at 8. I go to school by bus. Now change it to yesterday. Yesterday I woke up at 7. I brushed my teeth. I washed my face. I ate breakfast at home. I drank tea. I left my house at 8. I went to school by bus. Now change it to tomorrow. Tomorrow I will wake up at 7. I will brush my teeth. I will wash my face. I will eat breakfast at home. I will drink tea. I will leave my house at 8. I will go to school by bus. Excellent. Now let's practice with lunch and afternoon. Repeat after me. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I talk with my friends. I study English in the afternoon. I write in my notebook. I finish school at 5. Now in the past. Yesterday I ate lunch at 1 o'clock. I talked with my friends. I studied English in the afternoon. I wrote in my notebook. I finished school at 5. Now in the future. Tomorrow I will eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I will talk with my friends. I will study English in the afternoon. I will write in my notebook. I will finish school at 5. Very good. Now let's review the evening. Repeat slowly with me. I come home at 6. I cook dinner at 7. I eat with my family. I relax on the sofa. I watch TV. I read a book at night. I go to bed at 10. Now change it to yesterday. Yesterday I came home at 6. I cooked dinner at 7. I ate with my family. I relaxed on the sofa. I watched TV. I read a book at night. I went to bed at 10. Now in the future. Tomorrow I will come home at 6. I will cook dinner at 7. I will eat with my family. I will relax on the sofa. I will watch TV. I will read a book at night. I will go to bed at 10. Excellent. Now let's add feelings. Repeat with me. I feel sleepy in the morning. I feel busy in the afternoon. I feel relaxed in the evening. I feel tired at night. Now make your own feeling sentences. Maybe you feel happy when you meet your friends. Maybe you feel calm when you listen to music. Speak slowly with your own words. Now let's practice with questions and answers. Listen carefully first. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 7. What did you eat for breakfast yesterday? I ate bread and eggs. What will you do tomorrow evening? I will watch a movie with my family. Now repeat this short conversation slowly with me. Very good. Now make your own version of the same questions and answers. Let's practice with yes and no questions. Repeat slowly. Do you eat breakfast every day? Yes, I eat breakfast every day. Do you go to school on weekends? No, I don't go to school on weekends. Do you read before sleeping? Yes, I read before sleeping. Now ask yourself these questions and answer them with your real details. Now let's practice with variations using usually and sometimes. Repeat after me. I usually wake up at 7, but sometimes I wake up late. I usually eat bread for breakfast, but sometimes I eat rice. I usually go to work by bus, but sometimes I go by car. I usually watch TV in the evening, but sometimes I read a book. Now try making your own variation sentences slowly. Now let's build one long full-day description with connectors. Repeat slowly with me. I wake up at 7, then I brush my teeth. After that, I eat breakfast. Then I go to work by bus. I finish work at 5. After that, I go home. Then I eat dinner with my family. After that, I watch TV. Then I read a book. Finally, I go to bed at 10. Very good. Now, make your own long description of your whole day using then, after that, and finally. Now, let's practice comparing weekdays and weekends. Repeat after me. On weekdays, I wake up early, but on weekends, I wake up late. On weekdays, I go to work, but on weekends, I stay at home. On weekdays, I eat lunch at the office, but on weekends, I eat at home. Now, make your own comparison sentences slowly. Now, let's practice travel routines one more time. Repeat with me. When I travel, I wake up early, I pack my bag, I visit new places, I take pictures, I eat in restaurants, and I go to bed late. Excellent. Now say your own travel routine with your real details. Now let's finish with a full review practice conversation. Listen carefully first. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 7. What did you do yesterday morning? I woke up at 7 and I ate breakfast at home. What will you do tomorrow morning? I will wake up at 7 and go to school at 8. What do you usually do in the evening? I usually eat dinner, but sometimes I go out with friends. Do you read before sleeping? Yes, I read before sleeping. How do you feel at night? I feel relaxed and ready to sleep. Now repeat this conversation slowly with me, step by step. Now make your own full conversation with questions and answers about today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Use your own routine. Speak slowly and clearly. Remember, practicing every day is the key. Even 10 minutes of speaking about your daily routine will help you improve quickly. Every small sentence you say is a step forward. Every practice makes you more confident. So, keep practicing your daily routine in English. Morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Present, past, and future. Questions and answers. Variations with sometimes, always, and never. All of this will make you stronger in English. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope this lesson helped you speak English more easily and with more confidence. If you enjoyed this practice, Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, be to Daily English Talks, and come back for more helpful English lessons every day. Remember, practice a little bit every day, and soon you will speak English fluently.